Welcome to Brilent Discover. In today's video, we take a journey back to the early 19th century, during the War of 1812, when the young U.S. Navy faced off against the most powerful naval force in the world, the British Royal Navy. This was a classic David versus Goliath story. At the start of the war, the numbers were shocking. Britain commanded over 600 warships, spread across the globe, while the United States Navy had fewer than 20 ships ready for combat. Many believed the American fleet would be crushed instantly, but history proved otherwise. The U.S. Navy may have been small, but it was innovative and determined. American shipbuilders had designed frigates that were stronger and heavier than their British counterparts. The best example was the legendary USS Constitution, famously nicknamed Old Ironsides. In battle, British cannonballs literally bounced off its thick wooden hull, earning the ship its immortal reputation. Throughout the war, the U.S. Navy achieved a series of stunning single-ship victories. In 1812, the USS Constitution defeated HMS Guerriere, shocking the British and electrifying the American public. Soon after, the USS United States captured HMS Macedonian, and the USS Constitution struck again, defeating HMS Java. These victories were not just military wins, they were symbolic. They proved that American sailors, when well-trained and determined, could go toe-to-toe with the Royal Navy. Another key strategy was commerce raiding. U.S. Navy ships and privateers struck at Britain's merchant shipping, disrupting trade routes and forcing the Royal Navy to stretch its resources thin. While Britain was still the dominant naval power, the Americans showed they could inflict real economic and psychological damage. The war at sea wasn't without losses. By 1813, the Royal Navy imposed a blockade along the American coastline, crippling trade and movement. Yet, the earlier victories had already left their mark. The U.S. Navy's courage and innovation gave Americans pride and international recognition. The climax of naval operations came near the end of the war with the Battle of Lake Champlain in 1814. Here, American naval forces under Commodore Thomas MacDonough defeated the British fleet, forcing Britain to retreat and shaping the negotiations that ended the war. When the war officially ended in 1815 with the Treaty of Ghent, neither side could claim total victory. But the impact was clear. The United States had survived a clash with the world's greatest naval power, and its small navy had gained a reputation for skill, bravery, and resilience. The War of 1812 transformed the U.S. Navy from an untested force into a respected player on the global stage. It taught the world a powerful lesson: never underestimate a small but determined fleet. Thanks for watching Brilent Discover. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history, military power, and technology.